Hey YouTube, welcome to another episode of Ron's Rants. Today the subject is taxes. Now, before you get all upset and get worried and I ruin your mood, to pay taxes is part of being an American citizen. We live in this great country and there are costs associated with that, so we should pay our taxes. Having said that, it is also very American to reduce our tax bill by any means that is legally, morally, and ethically possible. Right? So that's the topic of our discussion for our video today. What are some strategies that you can use to legally reduce your tax bill? Now, we're going to cover there are tons of ways of doing this, but I'm going to focus on methods that have the biggest impact. I mean, there are a lot of different little tax credits and things that are in the IRS code that you can take advantage of, but those honestly don't make an appreciable difference on your tax bill for most people. So we're going to go over a list of the ones that I think that provide the most value, and we'll see how they compare to your thoughts. Number one, starting off, the 401k. Pretty much this is something that everybody at their work has access to. This year for 2018, the IRS allows you to contribute $18,500 to your 401k, which means you can lower your AGI, your adjusted gross income, by the same amount, right? So it allows you to lower your income by the amount you contribute, or your taxable income rather, by the amount that you contribute to the 401k. So for 2018, that's $18,500. Not a small amount of money, right? If you get through that, then you've also got the IRA, the individual retirement account. Depending on your income level, again, for most people this is not going to be a problem, but if you earn as a family, if you earn under $190,000 every year, and then for an individual under $118,000, you're able to contribute the full amount of $5,500, so $5,500, right? So that's another $5,500 that you're able to contribute to a retirement account that you can invest, that also you're allowed to deduct that amount of money from your tax bill. So we're doing pretty good. So we're up to around $24,000 so far. $18,500 for the 401k, another $5,500 for your IRA. Next, we have the HSA. So this one you may or may not be able to take advantage of. The HSA, again, stands for Health Savings Account. If you want more information about the HSA and why it's awesome, check out my video from earlier, a few days ago, where I talk in detail about the HSA, but why it's awesome and why you should have one if at all possible. But with the HSA, for an individual, you're allowed to contribute $3,450 this year for 2018, and you're able to write that off your taxes. It comes off your tax bill. For a family, it gets really nice in that you're able to contribute almost $7,000, so $6,900 for this calendar year. So if you add up the 401k, your IRA, and an HSA, you're almost at $30,000, almost a $30,000 reduction in your adjusted gross income. In other words, you've basically taken $30,000 of income off the table for taxation, which is pretty sweet. So if this isn't enough for you, how do you take it up another notch, right? Let's say you enjoy travel, right? Let's say you're a person that travels a lot, you enjoy writing, you go to a lot of fun places, and you want to be able to share those stories with people that you meet along the way. Entrepreneurship is another way to lower your tax bill. In a manner of speaking, for example, say you have a travel blog, right? And you like to travel. Say you go to, I don't know, France, right? While you're over there, you're going to experience the culture, you're going to write articles, you're going to eat foods, you're going to do all these types of things. And assuming that you have a legitimate business, right? You're not like just trying to defraud the IRS, a legitimate business where you have a travel blog, you're trying to monetize it, you're actually bringing in some income, then your travel within the scope of that business is something that can be written off. It's tax deductible. You can use that to lower your taxable income. So it's a really cool concept that if you're able to start a business that is integrated into your lifestyle somewhat, and that business is actually profitable. I mean, you're not just starting a business in name, but it's something that you actually generate some income with. That's another way to lower your AGI from a standpoint of, again, it's stuff you're going to spend money on anyway. Say, for example, you're going to travel to France. You're going to spend money to travel either way. If you spend the money to travel through your business, through a legitimate business, you're able to, again, write the expenses for that off, and it lowers your tax bill. So something else to consider, right? So we're up to 401k, IRA, HSA, and then entrepreneurship, right? And then finally is charity. nothing will give you more satisfaction in life than helping someone else, especially someone that doesn't have the ability to pay you back. So charity is another way you can lower your taxable income. You know, as Americans, we're a pretty charitable nation. We like to help out many other parts of the world, sometimes to a fault, but that's something you can also consider too. Charity, and you don't get a 1-for-1 deduction on most charitable contributions, but it still does help to lower your AGI, and it also makes you feel good, right? You're helping somebody else out. So to recap, my list of top 5 things that you can do to lower your taxes, or how much taxes you pay legally, is contribute to your 401k, if at all possible, max that puppy out. Contribute to an IRA if you qualify for it. Contribute to an HSA if you qualify for it. Start some kind of a business, something preferably that's integrated into your lifestyle. That's another way of legally reducing your tax bill through expenses associated with that business. And then finally, charity. So that's my list. Hopefully you guys found this useful. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, subscribe, share this content. I'll look for your notes or whatever your thoughts are in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. Oh, I'm also going to put together a blog post on my website, ron-henry.com/blog. If you go visit that, by the time this video goes up, there should also be an article there discussing, the same subject. If you want a little bit more detail as far as ways, strategies you can use to lower your taxes. So again, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.